Okay, so we're talking in Catalonia about the technology portal we're sitting on here, and how it is that we had this culture going on here for 5,000–6,000 years already, an advanced culture from Atlantis. And we're going to see by looking into the past how we can discern the future, and why we're saying in the end effect we're all going to be leaving Earth in the time of the age of Aquarius, which is in the next 2,000 years. And maybe we can do it already in 200 to 300 years. The technology is around, they're flying to Mars and further, so we know that there is a force on this planet that has the technology and does what we're talking about in the black budget. We're talking Nordic Asset, my book from the future, and I'm scripting the book. We're doing the design work, the astrological symbols. We're discussing 2020, 2025, 45, opposition, Uranus and Pluto, and so on. And we're having a series about fantastic surrealism, ancient futures, how the Atlanteans are going to show us the way, how to leave Earth, because what we're going to do eventually over the next 200, 400, 2,000 years in the age of Aquarius is simply get ready as a technological society to leave planet Earth. And so we're discussing what it will take to do all this, what secrets we have to learn, what technology we need to master, new technologies. And we're discussing also the extraterrestrial portal of technology in Catalonia, because Catalonia has this inner Earth space contact probably for the last 5,000 years. And when we go through the history of this place, we all of a sudden find, for instance, Ignatius of Loyola, the Jesuit founder, who appears in Montserrat doing his exercises, which some say maybe he was given from Tibet. It's funny, I have Tintin in Tibet. So we were discussing also how all of these subjects hang together like a glass bead game. How does Duchamp, Dali, The Morning of the Magicians, authors, Powells and Bergier, how does all this hang together, and how do we come to an enigmatic equation of how we move from here? These are the subjects we're going to look into in a long series of futuristic subjects. The new book, we're doing Nordic Asset from the future, and in which we're discussing fantastic surrealism, astrology, Nessus, Neptune, Chiron in Pisces, Ixion going to go towards Capricorn in 2021, and what all this means, because I'm saying in the long run our purpose on this planet is actually to leave the planet. So how are we going to leave Earth in 200 to 400 years or in 2,000 years in this age of Aquarius? This is really the subject. So we know that the Jesuit founder Loyola had probably inner Earth contact, had probably Tibetan teachings. We know that actually Montserrat and all of Catalonia is in some manner an extraterrestrial technology portal. And we've seen all these ancient sites that point to the future. We've also seen the principle of Asclepius, the principle of medicine or magic or afterlife. And when we stood next to that statue, it's very big, the statue, by the way, it has the feeling almost of an ET standing there, and one can maybe say there is energy that amounts to healing energy. So we're here on this land that is a virgin portal, that was empty land. Kata means down in Greek, Catalonia, so we assume it's a down land where people from Atlantis, survivors who had to leave their cataclysmic events, were able to find this area and rebuild their civilization. So what we have here is a harbor of people who were either persecuted or who had to leave cataclysmic events. Everybody who was persecuted in history somehow winds up in Catalonia. So Catalonia has a history of 5,000 years of welcoming the most interesting people. So we have a lot to look at here, and do also the disclosure on extraterrestrial life.